Alrighty folks, welcome back to the Bare Bones Workshop. Now on today's episode, if you couldn't tell from the previous clip there, it's snowing here in Kansas. And I have two cutting boards I need to get done. The first one, I've already ran through the coarse grit and it's looking really cool. Really digging this one. This one is going to be for my Harvest Moon giveaway winner, so that person's going to get this one. This one is a paying customer that needs to get done this week as well. So when I had this clamped up, I actually did clean the glue off on this side, so that's good, but this side is not. So I'm going to start off with scraping this, and then we're going to run it multiple times through the open-ended drum sander. Make sure you're wearing all the proper protection. Hearing protection, eye protection. This is a nice Duluth Trading Company work apron. Not sponsored by them. Parents bought it for Christmas. I actually kind of like it, so there's that. And even though there's no immediate risk of eye puncturing, I'm still going to wear some ear or eye protection. Alright folks, so what I'm doing now is I'm taking off the 100 grit sandpaper that was on the drum sander, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this aside, and I got a hold of Maverick abrasives. I saw them on Facebook. I was like, you know what, I'm actually going to try. I found them on Amazon. They are not sponsoring this video either. So I got two rolls. I ended up getting a 220 and a 120. So like I said, I've already ran both these boards through at 100. So I'm going to use this piece as a template and cut out a 220 and a 120 and run them both through the 120 a couple times, get them even smoother, then run them through the 220 and see how much more time that actually saves me in my process of making these boards. Before I go too much further, I want to clean up the edges. I already took the boards inside and wet down the grain so the grain popped, so it's ready to be sanded again. But I want to get rid of these edges right here. I do have a really nice straight edge on both sides here, and if I had the right proper jigs, I could, you know, put this in the table saw, run the blade along the edge and call it good. I don't have that yet, so I'll be using my joiner and hoping I get a nice clean edge with that. So let's turn the dust collection on. Let's get our proper protection on. folks, so went ahead and made the juice grooves, sanded everything back down to 220, even made the beveled edges. That way you can easily pick it up. So now it's the fun part. We're going to dip this little corner in here. Look how gorgeous that comes out. It's absolutely gorgeous. So I like to leave my board soaking in this tote of mineral oil overnight. And I'll come out in the morning, put a wire grate over the tote, and then just let the oil drain back in the tote. Now the Harvest Moon giveaway cutting board. Hopefully this person understands the wait time on this, but let's look at this thing. Woo-wee. Look at that. So we got black walnut, we got some cherry, some hickory, and maple. It's kind of crazy that black walnut on the end's even darker than the black walnut in the middle. That's kind of cool. Almost makes it look like three different, or makes it look more like that's a different kind of wood than that. That's really cool. Yeah, you can see all these little bubbles, or maybe you can't see them, but all those bubbles are coming out of the wood. I kind of like this cut right here on the edge here.